Welcome, my beautiful souls, to Essence of the Moon. Today I'm diving into the Magical Spells Oracle by Judika Illes, the best-selling author of the Encyclopedia of 5,000 Spells. This oracle is infused with spellwork, magical wisdom, and guidance for everyday practice, making it a unique blend of divination and witchcraft. If you ever wanted your readings to flow directly into spells, charms, and rituals, this deck might be just the magical tool you're looking for. Let's open it up and see what enchantment it holds. Okay guys, thank you for sticking around to Magical Spells Oracle by Judika Illes, who is the best-selling author of the Encyclopedia of 5,000 Spells. So if you do not already have this book, you are missing out, and it's not just a little book. This thing is massive. It's a massive, hardback, beautiful book with lots of spells. I love her work. So this was sent to me for review by Wiser Books. Thank you, Wiser. You guys are amazing. So this is a 36 oracle card and guidebook. It reads, the Magical Spell Oracle is the ultimate toolkit for practicing the healing, transformative power of magic. The cards are divided into elements of air, earth, fire, and water, plus 2 balancing cards. Each card holds a special meaning, offering guidance and inspiration through life, relationships, career, travel, and more. The 128-page guidebook provides further card meaning, spells, and rituals, as well as layouts, readings, and interpretations from answering a simple question to supporting a life journey to connect with your inner wisdom and deepen your magical practice. Each stunningly illustrated card guides you through your personal journey of healing, magic, wisdom, and empowerment. Discover the magic in everything, including you. And there's a little foreword down here by Matt Oren, who is another best-selling author of The Psychic Witch. Judika Illes is one of the most influential magical practitioners of our lifetime, and I have to agree with Matt. She definitely is an incredible deck creator and book writer. I do have several of her mini decks and as well as her books. So let's dive in, guys. Oh, look at that. Starting off with a beautiful image. Thank you. And again. So here's the guidebook. Oh, look at the backs. It is a hefty guidebook for only 36 cards. So 128 pages, that is a lot. And coming from Judika Illes, I know it's going to be fabulous. Anything she touches literally turns to gold. So acknowledgements to our readers. It gives you the mermaid's message, water element, crystal ball, cleansing rituals, protection spell. So it has the image, a large image on one side, colored image, what it means and what to do with that. What ritual, charm, spell, malachite spell. Nice. So here we have some spreads. That's a large one. It's a 12-card layout, each card representing 1 month. This may be adapted for shorter periods, for example, to answer questions, such as, what will the next 3 months bring? That's good. Here we have a 5-card spread. This is about a journey, where you are now, next step, obstacle, what will help, and what will happen. Here we have a 4-card, and that's a lunar-themed layout, inspired by the phases of the moon. What is coming to your life, waxing, where you shine, full moon, what is departing from your life, waning, and what is that you don't know, the dark moon. These are lovely. We have a 3-card spread for perspective or to gain deeper understanding, and a 2-card spread if you choose. There are more than 2 options. Choose as many cards as you want. Lovely. Spell casting, magic and spells. Here's the contents, table of contents. Random section, what is that? What's in the random section? Fan out your cards, deliberate selection, shuffle your cards. Okay, nice. Okay, so let's go through these cards. That's the backs. It's a really nice buttery smooth deck. Almost like, yeah, it's just really buttery smooth. It's matte, which I love. So balancing yin and yang, harmony, unification, and interconnection. So I like that it has the main keyword, a couple of them, and then the bottom gives you 3 words where you don't have to pull out the guidebook. And you can just use your intuition. Balancing scales, justice, fairness, and harmony. Air, crow, messenger, guide, protection. Air for hummingbird. Love, death, reassurance, messenger. I think these were the 2 extra cards, balancing. Now we're in air. Oh, look at the bat. Prosperity, luck, and wisdom. Isn't he cute? Flying witch, freedom, flight travel, female power. Air for planets, energy, good fortune, life, and vitality. Fragrance, memory, emotion, and dreams. That's really true. Lapis lazuli, speech, dreams, communication. The evil eye, caution, protection, envy. I love wearing the evil eye bracelets. Yeah. Magic wand, energy, power, and focus. Now we're on to earth. Rabbit, fertility, peace, and prosperity. Oh, this is my brother Ramon, moon scarab, rebirth, regeneration, transformation. Earth, cat, independence, mystery, and luck. That's funny that it's on its bum. Earth, snake, wisdom, healing, fertility. That's so cool. The snake charmer. Earth, ancestors, continuity, guidance, and protection. Emerald, fidelity, wealth, love, eternal love. Earth, crossroads, transformation, possibilities and choices. That kind of looks like my tattoo for Hecate. Magic coin, prosperity, opportunity, and wealth. Now we're on to the fire element, the phoenix, rebirth, hope, and renewal. Dragon, treasure, protection, and wealth. I love these images. Flame, passion, love, divination. Lightning, raw energy, enlightenment, intuition. Candle magic, hope, power, communication. Sun, vitality, renewal, and hope. Lamp, illumination, clarity, and dreams. Ruby, passion, courage, and love. Dagger, loyalty, bravery, and protection. Water element, crocodile, fertility, perseverance, and resilience. Mirror magic, divination, portal, and truth. Crystal ball, revelation, knowledge, and insight. Rainwater, cleansing, rejuvenation, virility. moon, change, intuition, and fertility. Quartz, amplification, cleansing, empowering. Goblet, celebration, ritual, and joy. Last but not least, mermaid, wealth, enchantment, secrets. Lovely, lovely messages. I can totally see myself using this for those spreads that were in there. I think that's going to be lovely. Lovely to do. And oh yes, they shuffle nicely. It's a nice little bit thicker cardstock, which is good. Although I do like both the thinner and the thicker cardstock. If it's thicker, I don't want too many cards because then I can't shuffle them properly. But this is shuffling nicely. The more I shuffle them, the better it gets. Let's try this side. Yep. Lovely. I mean, not horrible. Let's try that again. Okay, so let's pull out the guidebook and see what spread we're going to work on. Let's do the lunar themed layout because why not? My name is Essence of the Moon. Let's do that one. So we're going to do the lunar themed, and it's waxing, full moon, waning, and dark moon. So the first one is waxing. There we go. Already jumped out. Number 2 is where I shine, full moon. Where do I shine? Thank you. The third card is what is departing from my life? What is waning? What is departing from my life? What is waning? Thank you. And the last card, what it is you don't know, the dark moon. What is it that I do not know with the dark moon? What is it that I don't know with the dark moon? Whoops, too many came out. There we go. Those cards were flying. Okay. So, the first card, oh, a dragon. What is coming into my life? The dragon is fire, and it's treasure, protection, and wealth. I'll take the wealth part and protection and the treasure with the fire energy of the dragon. Yes. So that is what is coming into my life. Where do I shine? Air, freedom, flight, travel, and female power. Oh, that is my full moon where I shine. I'm going to say it's all of them. The female power. I get so many messages from beautiful people in our community on a regular basis that female power part that is mentioned here is something that they have told me many times. And I never saw myself as this. I never anticipated that this would be happening when I joined YouTube. To me, it was just, I just want to show some decks, maybe do like a grimoire type, and then have like an online grimoire and show my practice. I never thought I'd be making friends. I never thought that life would come, stuff would come out of YouTube. So that's where my female power is coming from. What is departing from my life? Balancing scales, justice, fairness, and harmony. Interesting. What is departing? And I'm going to say it's the lack of justice, the lack of fairness, and the lack of harmony. So being a Libra in Western astrology, although I do go by the true sidereal, which is what was in the sky, I'm technically a Virgo, but I do have Libra still in my chart. So like my Libra moon, balancing scales, and that's what's departing from my life. That's what's waning. So it's the need for balance. I am going to accomplish this, I feel. And what is it that I don't know, which is the dark moon? Speech, dreams, and communication. So I have a hard time remembering my dreams unless they're like super in your face and very much like something I can't ignore. But my dreams pretty much tell me a lot of my past life information. And I don't sleep long enough. That's the other problem. I think I maybe get like 4 hours of sleep on a normal day. So I don't give my body enough time to get to that REM cycle for sleeping, for dreaming. It just doesn't happen. So it's something that I need to work on. So let's pull up these cards and see what they all say. So the first one is fire, and that is the dragon. Dragon protection. He's a traditional guardian of wealth and treasure. Unlike Western stories that paint dragons as hoarding, mean-spirited creatures, East Asian dragons are benevolent and generous. Make an alliance with the dragons to harness its power and improve one's own quality of life. So dragon protection. Provide protection from your computer by decorating it with images of dragons. Place images besides the computer, but ensure that they are not staring directly at you. A dragon screensaver places a guardian directly over the threshold of entry. That's a good idea. So that's the fire. And I have 2 airs and then balancing. So there's no earth energy in this. So air, balancing scales. There's my flying witch. Here it is. The fantasy image of the witch riding a broom is actually based on fact. Broomsticks were popular ritual instruments in Western European fertility rites. In ancient Greek, the broom, an attribute to the goddess Hecate, became the professional emblem of witch midwifery. These fertility rites, midwifery, and Hecate would retain for association with witchcraft. Broomstick's association with witches' flight is not restricted to European magic. These symbols also arose independently in Mexico. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. The broom serves numerous magical purposes, including an emblem of witchcraft, an amulet against malefic magic, and a tool in vast variety of spells, especially cleansing, banishing, and fertility. Okay, guys. Being that I'm a Hecate devotee and of Mexican descent, holy mackerel. This is totally me with the witch flight, which is the female power, witch flight, travel, freedom. Living spaces should periodically be magically cleansed, both to remove spiritual debris and banish the proverbial bad vibes. All you need is a broom. Begin at the center of the residence and sweep towards the front door. If there are other exits, reproduce the action. Remove all sweepings from the home, complete your ritual, and fragrant incense or a room spray. Yes. Thank you. Wow. How fabulous is that? Balancing scales. The balancing scales symbolize justice, fairness, and impartiality. Balancing scales represent a strive towards equilibrium. Justice is often shown as blindfolded, demonstrating the notion of impartiality and fairness. Consider the herbalist scales. Things are carefully weighed out to achieve a desired balance. Spirits of the afterlife, such as Archangel Michael and the Egyptian goddess Ma'at, are often depicted with balancing scales, including Santa Muerte, where they symbolize the weighing of the soul, which was determined whether a person has lived a just and righteous life. Magic plays with balance too. Sometimes the desire is for all forces to be equal and harmonious. At other times, goals are accomplished by deliberately tipping the scales to provide required effect. So a Malachite spell. The zodiac sign of Libra begins annually at the autumnal equinox, where night and day are of equal length and in perfect balance. Libra is represented by the balancing scales. The beautiful green stone malachite is Libra's astrological crystal and the color of money. Use malachite to tip the scales in your favor. Wear it as jewelry, carry it in a charm bag, or hang it in the corners of your business or office. Boxes can be carved from malachite. Keep some cash in a malachite box, together with a quartz crystal and a piece of silver pyrite to encourage financial growth. I did not know that. I do use malachite in my transmutation spell, which makes sense. Makes lots of sense. Okay, lapis lazuli. Let's find you lapis lazuli in here. Here we go. Lapis lazuli is a blue crystal with strong association to the air element. Blue crystals are understood to support communication, speech, and the throat chakra, beneficial in times of need such as public speaking or sharing matters of the heart, or in cases of lack of speech and speech disorders. Should eloquence or speech be required, carry lapis lazuli or ideally wear it as a necklace against the throat chakra. Blue crystals such as lapis lazuli and angelite are also said to repel nightmares. Use lapis lazuli in nightmare dispersal spells to disperse and nullify a specific nightmare's effects immediately upon waking. Dream protection spell. To access the crystal's dream protection powers, place lapis lazuli beneath your pillow. Alternatively, wear the crystal safely while sleeping so that it's contact with your skin. Nice. Very nice. And there we have it, guys. Magical Spells Oracle by Judika Illes. Thank you for joining me in exploring the Magic Spells Oracle by Judika Illes. This deck weaves together divination and practical spell work, offering beautiful resources for witches, mystics, and seekers. If you worked with this deck or plan to, I'd love to hear how you used it or plan on using it in your practice. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the magic flowing. And as always, may your path be guided by intuition, protected by spirit, and illuminated by the moon. Until next time, I'm Essence of the Moon, reminding you that magic is always closer than you think.